Bart completely turned into one of the stray dogs. They would rummage through trash cans for food together, and even bite each other's butts to fight over scraps of leftovers. Marge saw Bart's miserable state through binoculars. She could only beg Lisa to forgive Bart. A few days ago, the school organized a field trip to a glacier, but the mountain road along the way was extremely dangerous. The driver drove straight over a mountain. The principal was worried about an accident, so he quickly told the driver to stop and ask the students to pull the school bus up the iceberg. When they reached the summit, the glacier had already melted. Lisa thought this was caused by global warming. Just then, Bart secretly put a walkie-talkie into Lisa's backpack.
The only gas is coming from Lisa's butt.
People, please, I'm talking about toxic vapors. Emanations!
Lisa flew into a rage. She threw the walkie-talkie away in one go, but Bart hit Lisa with an ice cube and knocked her into the lake. She screamed for help and finally sank into the water. Lisa thought Bart's prank was going too far. She decided to teach him a lesson. The next morning, when Bart woke up, he found that Lisa had taken out a restraining order against him. From then on, he had to stay at least 20 feet away from Lisa.
Restraining order? Bullspit. No piece of paper keeps me from wailing on my sister.
So, you see what happens when you don't obey your restraining order?
Yes, Chief Wiggum.
But Bart didn't know how to measure the distance, so Homer made a 20-foot-long pole so that Bart could easily keep his distance from Lisa.
Homer, why did you put the screwdriver at the end?
Show you what it's like in the real world.
To make things worse, Bart now had no legal place to go in the entire school. But what Bart didn't expect was that he was locked in a small wooden cabin, and even Willie became his teacher. When Lisa was eating in the cafeteria, Bart could only sit at the door and eat pizza. The rain washed the pizza sauce down the drain. When Bart went to school, he was tied to the back of the school bus with a rope. Even when Bart was reading in the library, Lisa would drive him away. After a long time, his arm suffered severe nerve damage. He could only treat it with anti-stab medicine. Bart couldn't stand this kind of life. Every time he relaxed, Lisa would punish him.
Can I even finish my milk?
Marge felt deep sympathy for Bart, so she begged the judge to lift the restraining order. But in court, Bart openly insulted the judge, saying she was unfeminine. The judge flew into a rage. She immediately ordered to increase the restraining distance to 200 feet, which is 61 meters. Homer had to set up a tent for Bart outside the house.
Oh, it's pretty scary out here, Dad. Dad? Well, I bet they miss me.